everyone, it is Essential back, and this is a very different but peculiar video. So I wanted to make a video specifically on how I make my caramel iced coffee. So I'm here ready to show you guys. So this is going to be a very weird angle, and I'm sorry. I most likely am going to zoom into what I'm doing, but I just wanted to kind of show my face and say hello. And this is my kitchen, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make my favorite caramel iced coffee at home. Alright guys, so pretty much I took out everything that I would most likely need. So the first thing I have is this glass cup. I got this from Amazon. I'll try and link it down below. It's my favorite cup. I did break the other one, sadly, but right now this is my favorite one. So what I like to do is that I always like to put brown sugar, and I use this a metal spoon from Target. You don't have to buy this. This is extremely long. Just be aware, I did not know it was going to be this long. So sorry for the extra long spoon, but I usually take like a clump of brown sugar and I kind of toss it in there, kind of so it could look like this. I don't put too much because I don't really like a lot of sugar in my coffee, and also considering I am going to put I'm going to put caramel. So the caramel sauce that I use, of course, is this one by Ghirardelli. Probably said that completely wrong. I'm sorry. This is the premium sauce. This is regular caramel. It's not anything extra. So I kind of like to, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. So I kind of like to go around in my cup and spread the caramel just around the cup. So that way it kind of looks like this. I'm going to add a little bit more. The discovery of caramel is completely insane, and I just love it. So I have this frother that I've also bought from Target from $13.99. I think it's a little bit more now because I caught it on sale. So we're going to add milk here. I'm not going to add too much because this is going to be froth, my bad. So this is just the amounts that I'm going to add because the froth builds it up. So I kind of need space to put my coffee. So we're going to take the already cleaned frother and we're going to place it in the cup and watch it spin, which is pretty much, you know, it's pretty cool. I like to kind of go like all the way to the bottom just so it can mix the brown sugar. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's very simple. I kind of like to look down and make sure that the brown sugar was already collected. So this is pretty much what I do. It's nothing special. I like to froth it like the right consistency. So I usually leave it in for about maybe 30 seconds to a minute. That's kind of how I like my milk froth. You don't have to do it this long or extra like I do. It's just something that I do to kind of make sure I get that creaminess. So we are pretty much going in that direction. So I have completely frothed it. So let me clean this and I'll be right back. All right, guys, part 2. So I got my ice that I collected, and the coffee cold brew that I'm using is by Starbucks. This is the blonde roast. It is unsweetened, and this is kind of my favorite. I do kind of like the medium roast. I'll never usually go dark roast. It's usually either blonde or medium, so that's kind of what I go through. And I have my metal straw in black that I just cleaned. So we are going to add as much coffee as I like. I like to go all the way to the top, and that's as much as I'll put. I will not put any more. Then I usually, since my ice tray kind of sucks, I usually add, whoa, dropping everything, guys. So I usually add 6 cubes of ice. It is the right consistency for me. I'm just trying to get rid of the foam, guys. My bad. I don't want the ice to kind of prop it over. But yeah, I usually wait a few seconds and I kind of add 6. Kind of wait until the foam goes away a little bit. Come on, foam, act right. All right, so pretty much that is what it looks like, guys. I am going to settle this up and then we'll show my face back up. All right, everyone, disregard my pimply face, but I finally made my iced coffee, and I usually taste it, obviously. And it's perfect. It doesn't have too much sugar, doesn't have too much caramel, and it has its milk. Now, you don't have to use 2% milk. I used it because I have it but I do have oat milk or almond milk. I'll usually tend to kind of go to those before like 2% milk, like cow milk. But it's up to your preference. You don't have to use it if you can't or you don't want to or you just don't feel like it. So definitely use whatever milk you want. Any milk will be frothed the right way. Any drink will be frothed the right way. So that's how I make my caramel iced coffee at home. It's definitely cheaper than going to Starbucks and paying $5 for a grande. Trust me, this is the most cheapest way you can. Of course, the cold brew Starbucks in that size does range from $5, so do be aware, but it does last you a few days. Like for me, it'll last me like maybe 5 to 7 because I drink coffee every day. So most likely it'll last me about 7 days, but it's up to your preference. I usually go to Whole Foods and I buy like 2 or 3 so that it can last me a little bit because I don't travel to the city as much, but when I do, I make sure I grab a bulk. But that's it, guys. That's literally the easiest recipe in the planet, and thank you for staying throughout this entire video if you haven't done so already. If you do like watching videos like this, then give this video a thumbs up so that way it helps me, and let me know down below if you want me to do any more drinks like this, and I will definitely come on YouTube and I'll definitely film for you guys. But besides that, guys, without further ado, I will see you in my next video.